Hello everyone and welcome back to the story Nook. Today we're going to be continuing Villainess Level 99. We're going to be continuing Chapter 2. I'm just been taking my sweet time getting through it, life's life. Go ahead, grab your water, your coffee, your tea, your soda, whatever it is you want to drink. Hell, it could be liquor. I do not care. Just go ahead, grab whatever it is you want to drink before I start reading. I'm going to go ahead and clean off my glasses. I am glad that you guys have been enjoying this. From the couple of comments I've been getting on these videos, it makes me very happy, and I'm glad you're all enjoying it. Sorry I haven't sat down to record. I keep bringing my laptop so I can record in Chapter 2 while I'm on lunch. And I'm just not doing the thing, It happens. I didn't know there was a dark type recovery magic as well. Yes, it can regenerate at least an entire arm. The day after the outdoor training, I was once again summoned by the headmaster, Ronald. My dear sweet child. I also realized my laptop has not been charging. It needs to charge. I don't adjust the battery on this. Half the keys on it don't work. I got an earful about using the monster summoning flute, despite already having gotten my fill of taking twos from Patrick's scolding yesterday. Do you know that from experience? Yes, I said, pointing to my shoulder. My arm got slashed off here. Ronald's expression surprisingly changed to a slight shock at my explanation, twitching through his usual smile. I recalled that encounter being a really close call. One wrong move and I could have lost my head instead of my arm. Recovery magic can't regenerate a head, can it? That's enough about me. How were His Highness and the others? Prince Edward, William, and Oswald were pretty much on track, I see. No one else defeated any monsters, did they? Central aristocrats weren't eager to level grind, so this result was probably inevitable. But Alicia's name not coming up concerned me. Her light magic was vital to taking down the demon lord. Yes, they apparently defeated every monster that appeared. Not that it's a good thing, but the other students just lauded them for it. That's fine and all, but what was Alicia doing during this training? Though she was a commoner, Alicia was allowed to enter the Royal Academy due to her talent in light magic. She had to strengthen her light magic. It was imperative that she leveled up. Just like the others, she didn't defeat a single monster. It seems that the three boys instructed her to stay back. Does she seem to have any motivation? Well, she didn't seem unhappy about His Highness and his friends protecting her. I cited his response. Alicia had been all over the love interest at the academy. If things continued like this, she might not ever voluntarily participate in battle. I guess she acts the same as when she's at the academy. She said she wouldn't lose to me, but I wonder how she plans to do that. I was wondering too, but at the end of the day, we need Alicia to become stronger. His Majesty is planning to set her up to be a saintess. I need your support, so be prepared. All right. If it comes to it, I'll just throw her into a dark-type dungeon. Be happy, Alicia. It's a dungeon where only monsters you have an advantage against appear. My lonely school life slightly changed after the day of the outdoor training because now Patrick would occasionally strike up a conversation with me. When we needed to pair up for any activities in classes, he would volunteer to be my partner when I was left out, as if he had no other choice. I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm sure you have friends you'd like to pair up with. It's no problem. I owe you one anyways. Does this does he mean when I healed his injury? What an honorable person. Please don't worry about that. You probably had potions you could use. If you say so, I guess I'll go pair with someone else then. Wait, no, actually, you should worry about it, seeing that I healed your injury and all. Even though you were the one who summoned the reason for that injury. By now, we had gotten close enough to banter like this. He was probably the person I had gotten the closest with since being born into this world. It was currently the swordsmanship class, so we stood facing each other with wooden swords in our hands. Even to my untrained eye, Patrick's swordsmanship looked as if there was nothing superfluous about it. It was beautiful, perhaps pursuing efficiency led to beauty. It might not have been the most fitting word to use, but even the way he took command during training could be described as beautiful. In contrast, despite it being the result of focus and efficiency, my level grinding was probably heinous and unrefined. Whoa! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize. My own superfluous thoughts led me to miscalculate the proper amount of force, and I had sent Patrick flying backwards. At the very least, it wasn't as bad as the time I sent William flying. I couldn't see any injuries, but I still hurried over to use my recovery magic on him. I won't make the same mistake. Thanks. I'm all right now. I'm sorry, Patrick. Thank you for being my partner. Patrick took a moment to catch his breath before responding. I must not be much of a partner, though, he said with a frustrated look. No, that's not true at all. There's a lot I can learn from your swordsmanship. I'm no match to you when it comes to technique. I wish you wouldn't make that face. I'm really just relying on my reaction speed and strength from being at such a high level. Are you planning on studying sword fighting techniques as well? What are you trying to fight? He made a good point. I could probably defeat the Demon Lord at my current strength. That is my alarm. I could probably defeat the Demon Lord at my current strength, so there might not be a point in getting any stronger in that regard, but we lived in a vast world. There were places that extended beyond the areas of the game's map. It wouldn't be strange if there was someone stronger than me out there, probably. I decided to keep my response simply. Likely the Demon Lord. The Demon Lord? Is it true that he's going to be resurrected in 2 years? I'm not sure. It's either a delusion of the Prince Edwin's or something the king is hiding. That's a lie, of course. I totally know. Both seem plausible, he agreed. The prince's recent behavior had been so strange that no one could say for sure that the Demon Lord's resurrection was just a delusion of the prince, no matter where they were in the academy. He and Alicia were always being lovey-dovey with each other. The most recent incident that spread through the academy was that they were feeding each other cake in the courtyard. As a result, some students began to think that the prince was spouting nonsense regarding the Demon Lord's resurrection. Despite that, the rumors about me being the Demon Lord wouldn't wind down. If anything, the rumors were reignited after the outdoor training. Patrick, don't you have any concerns about me being the Demon Lord? Isn't the Demon Lord a guy, he asked simply. Also, I resent that they're using the fact that you have black hair as evidence. I was drawn to his empathetic tone and gave him my full attention. He took notice and continued, brushing his fingers against his hair as he spoke. When I was younger, I was self-conscious about my hair being close to black after my relatives had commented on its color. My family told me it was nothing to worry about, but I hated my blackish hair. To me, that shade of gray doesn't quite look black. It's more like, I think it's closer to white. White, huh? He looked down. I guess compared to your hair. It might be closer to white, he said before turning his gaze to me. But that's why I respect you for being confident. Even with your jet black hair, I vow never to despise you or have disdain for you based on your hair color. I turned away in embarrassment. For a moment, it felt like a romantic confession. It's not even close to that kind of conversation. Thank you very much. I think your gray hair is lovely. Thanks. I think your black hair is pretty too. At that point, I was at my limit for how much embarrassment I could handle and attempted to move on from this conversation. Oh, would you like to go another round? Yeah, let's do it. Having failed at keeping my calm following the conversation, I once again miscalculated the proper amount of force and sent Patrick flying. I'm so sorry, I repeatedly apologized as I cast my recovery magic. The exasperated looks of, she's done it again, coming my way hurt. Fortunately, Patrick immediately opened his eyes and got up. I felt reassured that he hadn't lost consciousness. I'm alright, there's no pain left either. I noticed this last time too, but recovery magic feels pretty nice. It does look quite terrible though, my response caused him to grimace. Perhaps I reminded him of the sight of his flesh swelling up as his injury healed the other day. I also like that in the anime, they just we're just gonna pixelate it like it's something that should not be seen. And that to me is hilarious. Sorry, big guns. I have not been awake long. You can even use dark magic without hesitation. You're really amazing, Emilia. I was just lucky. The elements someone could use were basically determined at birth. I used this fact to negate Patrick's statement, but he shook his head. That's not what I meant. I think even if I could use dark magic, I would have hidden it. It's the same with your hair. But you don't deny who you are. I don't think that's something everyone can do. Patrick's words suddenly made me realize something. Emilia could use dark magic since she was born. I asked mainly to myself. The game explained that she was able to use dark magic as a result of becoming evil. But that might not have been the whole story. Perhaps the character Emilia hid that she could use dark magic while she attended the academy. If that was the case, it would have fed into her hatred for the main character, who probably used her light magic and was loved for it. Huh. You use dark magic, don't you, Emilia? Patrick responded with confusion. I told him that it was nothing and not to worry. All while continuing to mull over my own in-game self. Alright. I'm gonna pause here because I gotta stop and actually get dressed for work. So thank you all for being here. I hope you're all have a good time as we slowly make our way through chapter 2. Just heads up. Emergency car repairs. My brakes cost a lot more than what I actually thought they should, than what was originally the estimate. So now I am like $400 behind on what my rent and my car insurance is. So luckily, my husband, he's able to cover the whole rent, but not my car insurance. So I have my Ko-fi, my Patreon, my Redbubble, and my Smashwords ebooks. If you want to go and give me a dollar here or there, that would be awesome. Redbubble's got my art. You can get it on stickers. Ko-fi, I've got commissions. You can also just tip me there. Patreon, you subscribe. You get shout out at the end of the credits for my main channel videos, but also thank you Diamond and Micah and Michael, my awesome supporters who are helping me with said bills at this moment. And I'm going to be setting it up where Patreon, y'all get early access to all my art. You also are getting early access to scripts I have been writing for videos. They're handwritten, so enjoy my handwriting, I guess. And then I also have OF if you just want to pay $20 to watch me fold clothes and stuff. Yeah, just do random house tasks. I'm very strapped for cash. Please send me money. If you can't afford to send me money, my main YouTube channel, it's missing that watch time if you want to just turn on my videos in the background while they play. Comments are really good for the algorithm, help boost my channel out to other people. That'd be great. I really doubt this channel will ever be able to be monetized. If it does, that would be cool. But yeah. So yeah, have a lovely day. Stay safe, stay hydrated, all that good stuff. So yeah, bye bye.